Hey, what's going on YouTube? Garnett here. This is the Coast A9R. It's a pretty remarkable light, and it was way back when it was released, which is why it became one of my favorite lights. But there's a fatal flaw when it comes to this thing, or should I say a pair of fatal flaws. But today I'm finally making a video on this thing because I finally figured out how to fix it, so maybe it can go back into my rotation. So what made this thing so remarkable? It basically boils down to the simplicity. It's a very simple light. One button at the top, you click it on, the light comes on. You have a indicator when the light is on, which is green right here at the tip of the light. There's one setting, one brightness, on or off, completely stainless steel, and you have a pocket clip. That's it. You don't get flashes. You don't get brightness settings. It's on or off. And this is something that's one uniform piece. Just one light. It has one function. You slap it in your pocket. You charge it. You're good to go. You're not messing around with settings, brightnesses. There's no grippies on the side of it or anything. And that's what drew me to this light. I'm one of those type of people who hate putting things in their pocket. The more things in my pocket, the heavier things in my pocket, I hate it. And it's very lightweight. Even this stainless steel version is comparable to like a nice pen. So you can just slide it in your pocket and you're good to go for all day. And it doesn't even feel like anything's there. Sometimes that's a detriment. But the fatal flaw when it comes to this simple light is the charger. I'm going to show you, but it's going to require me walking back to my service truck. So the reason I didn't review the A9R when I first got it is because, for one, everyone else did the 9 or 10 years ago when this thing came out. And for two, I just didn't have the time. But today I have the opportunity of showing you guys something a little different. So that's why I'm choosing to do it today. And I think I have to unlock this truck. Now, let me see if I have this thing even in this compartment. I might and I might not. I do. So this cord hanging here is the charger. The only way to charge this light. You can't even take the battery out of the light and charge it that way. Only way to charge this light is via this cable. And the first flaw is that once you put it in there, if that light is on inside that tube, there is no way of knowing. Let's see. Let's cycle on our inverter here. We can even do that. Uh-oh. Is my battery dead? How did that happen? Battery is dead. I think I have one of these in the house too, so let's go check that out. Okay, so where was I at? Fatal flaw. So, as I was saying, this thing, if the light is on inside that tube, there's no way of knowing that light is still on. If I pull it out, and now it will sit there and stay red and charge forever. You just have no idea that that thing is charging. And the bigger issue of this light is this one right here. As you can see, that is now separated. I'll show you again. See that? That is the problem that caused me to stop using this light. Sometimes you can turn it in and it will stay there. But guess what? Stripped. The problem boils down to this is stainless steel, both the tip and the body of this flashlight. But those threads are plastic. So when you twist that in there, and through repeated use of this style of charger, that kind of wears down those threads to where, guess what? You can just pull it out of there and it works out of there and your light doesn't work. So the solution I've come up with for fixing my favorite light is none other than threaded tape. So we're going to disassemble this thing, and as you can see, those threads kind of look boogered. I'll take that off of here, and we are just going to put some thread tape right directly on this thing and see how that does for us. We'll go one more time around that thing and rip it off. So now should be able to thread this thing right into that stainless steel housing and it not be able to simply pull off. Okay, let's see. We went real thick. Oof, might have been too thick, but we'll see what happens. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. We fixed it with thread tape. Well, that about wraps it up for the Coast A9R. It's a great, simple, single-use, no-frills light for people who just want to pull a light out of their pocket and you have an inspection light. But I did have to fix the threaded portion of the end of the barrel where it screws into the body. I mean, I think they could have rectified this by using a kind of charger that like Olight uses, where they just like, I don't know, sit on the top and charge like that, like on a desk or something like that. Olight even has like magnets where you can stick a magnet to a non-ferrous surface and kaplunk your light onto that thing and it'll just charge by sitting there. Even some of their pens charge in this manner where it just sits in there and it doesn't like friction grab the light. I think the reason they have to do this is because that charger uses these 2 points as a positive and negative. It was like that on the A8R where it had to have 2 metal bands on the front and the back of this green one to for the purpose of charging. So I think that's the reason it has to actually grab the body of the light so hard and actually pull it away from, that's why it's pulling it away from the body or the threaded barrel. But if they changed this a little design tweak, I think they could have like a perfect inspection light. This is, like I said, one of my favorite lights. I can just slip it in my pocket and kind of forget it's there without a huge, everyday carry light weighing down my pocket. But that's it. That's all I have for you. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos. If you like, check out the merch link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.